My child, come closer for a moment. Set down the weight you have been carrying. Quiet the noise around you, even if only for these next few minutes, and listen carefully to my heart. I know you are tired. I know there are days when you smile for others while silently hurting inside. I know there are nights when your mind refuses to rest, when memories replay, when fear whispers lies to your spirit, and when you wonder if anyone truly understands the depth of what you feel. I understand. I have seen every tear you tried to hide. I have heard every prayer you could barely speak. I have watched you fight battles nobody else even knows exist. And through every moment, the beautiful moments, the broken moments, the confused moments, the lonely moments, I have never once left your side. Not once. Even when you doubted me, I stayed. Even when you walked away, I stayed. Even when you felt numb, angry, uncertain, or ashamed, I stayed. Because my love for you is not fragile. Human love sometimes fades when things become difficult. People may misunderstand you, some may leave, others may fail you. But my love is not built on moods, performance, perfection, or conditions. I love you because you are mine. Before the world ever spoke your name, I already knew it. Before you took your first breath, I already loved you completely. I created you with intention, with care, with purpose woven into every part of your soul. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are not too damaged to be restored. You are not too far away to come home. There is still beauty ahead of you. I know there are moments when you feel behind in life. You compare yourself to others and quietly wonder why things seem easier for them. You question your worth because your journey has not unfolded the way you imagined, but you do not see the full picture yet. A seed buried beneath the soil may appear forgotten, but deep underneath, life is still forming. Growth is happening where no human eyes can see it. In the same way, I am working in places within you that others cannot yet recognize. Do not mistake silence for absence. Just because you cannot see me moving does not mean I am not preparing something beautiful. Some of your greatest blessings are being shaped in seasons where everything feels still. Trust me there. I know waiting is hard for you. I know uncertainty can feel unbearable. You want answers now. You want clarity now. You want healing now. But sometimes the waiting season is where your spirit learns to lean on me more deeply than ever before. You think you are waiting on your life to begin, but your life is already unfolding. Even now, even here, even in the middle of confusion. You do not have to have everything figured out to be loved by me. Some people believe they must become perfect before they can come close to me. But that is not how my heart works. I do not ask you to clean yourself up before approaching me. I ask you to come honestly. Bring me your anxiety. Bring me your fear. Bring me your disappointment. Bring me your questions. Bring me your exhaustion. Bring me your shattered pieces. I am not afraid of your brokenness. I heal what the world throws away. There are wounds inside you that words cannot fully explain. Pain from rejection, pain from betrayal, pain from losing people you love deeply, pain from being misunderstood, pain from moments when you felt invisible, and perhaps the deepest wound of all, the fear that maybe you are not enough. Listen to me carefully. You were never meant to earn your worth. Your value was established the moment I created you. You do not become valuable because people applaud you. You do not become worthy because you succeed. You do not become lovable because you are flawless. You are loved because I love you. That truth does not change on your best days or your worst ones. When you fail, I still love you. When you stumble, I still love you. When you cry, I still love you. When you feel empty, I still love you. Nothing you have done has surprised me. Nothing in your story has made me turn away. My mercy is greater than your mistakes. Stop condemning yourself for things I am willing to forgive. Some of you carry guilt like chains around your heart. You replay old regrets endlessly. You punish yourself for who you used to be. But my child, if I have called you forgiven, why do you continue living like a prisoner? You cannot move forward while constantly staring backward. Release it. You are not defined by your darkest moment. You are not permanently marked by your failures. Your story is still being written, and grace has the final word. I specialize in restoration. I can rebuild what feels ruined. I can breathe life into dry places. I can bring hope where despair once lived. I can transform pain into wisdom and sorrow into compassion. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your heartbreak, not your tears, not your waiting, not your struggle. Even the things that wounded you can become places where light eventually shines through. One day, you will comfort someone else because you survived what nearly broke you. One day, your scars will remind you not only of what hurt you, but of how deeply I carried you through it. Do not give up now. I know there are moments when the future feels heavy. Some days you wake up already exhausted. Some nights you wonder how much longer you can keep holding everything together. But you do not have to carry life alone. Lean on me. Not only when everything falls apart, not only when fear overwhelms you, not only when you desperately need rescue. Lean on me daily. Speak to me like someone who knows they are loved. I am not distant from you. I am near. Closer than your next breath. I care about the details of your life, the things that seem small, the burdens you think nobody notices, the silent ache beneath your smile. I care about all of it. Sometimes you think your prayers are too insignificant for me, but if it matters to your heart, it matters to mine. Tell me everything. Tell me about the dream you are afraid to pursue. Tell me about the loneliness you hide. Tell me about the anxiety you cannot explain. Tell me about the relationship that broke your trust. Tell me about the fears you bury beneath distractions. You never have to pretend with me. The world often teaches you to hide weakness, but I meet you most powerfully in honesty. There is strength in surrender. There is peace in letting go of the illusion that you must control everything. You were not designed to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Yet so often you exhaust yourself trying to predict every possible outcome, trying to solve every future problem before it even exists. Breathe. I am already in your tomorrow. The same God who carried you through yesterday is already waiting in the places you are afraid of reaching. Nothing ahead of you is bigger than me. Not your uncertainty, not your financial worries, not your family struggles, not your grief, not your anxiety, not your past. I know the world can feel overwhelming sometimes. There is so much noise, pressure, comparison, fear, and distraction. It becomes easy to lose yourself trying to keep up with everyone else. But you were never called to become everyone else. You were created uniquely. Your voice matters. Your kindness matters. Your presence matters. Your heart matters. Do not shrink yourself because others failed to recognize your value. The right people will not require you to become less in order to be accepted. And remember this, not everyone who walks away from your life was meant to remain there forever. Some departures protect you. Some endings make room for healing. Some closed doors are acts of mercy you will only understand later. Trust that I can see what you cannot. I know you sometimes question why certain prayers seemed unanswered. I know you have cried over doors that closed and opportunities that disappeared. But my child, had I given you everything you asked for immediately, some things would have destroyed the peace I am trying to build within you. Not every delay is rejection. Sometimes I'm protecting you from what you cannot yet see. Sometimes I am preparing you for something greater than you imagined. Sometimes I am teaching your heart to depend on me instead of temporary things. You are growing even now. The version of you that once thought they would never survive certain pain is still standing today. Do not overlook how far you have already come. I am proud of the quiet courage inside you. The courage to keep going when nobody applauded. The courage to keep loving after heartbreak. The courage to keep believing after disappointment. The courage to wake up and try again. That matters more than you realize. And please remember this, healing is not always instant. Some wounds heal slowly. Some seasons require patience. Some restoration happens layer by layer. Do not become discouraged if you are not fully healed yet. A sunrise does not happen all at once. Light gradually fills the sky. In the same way, I am gently restoring parts of your heart one piece at a time. Be patient with yourself. You speak to yourself so harshly sometimes. You expect perfection while carrying burdens that would overwhelm many others. You criticize yourself for being tired, emotional, or afraid. But I do not look at you with condemnation. I look at you with compassion. I see the strength beneath your exhaustion. I see the goodness beneath your insecurity. I see the beauty beneath your self-doubt. You are growing, even if growth feels uncomfortable. Do not abandon yourself in seasons where you need kindness the most, and do not believe the lie that you are alone. You may feel isolated sometimes, but heaven has not forgotten you. I am still guiding you. I am still opening doors. I am still placing people, opportunities, healing, and purpose along your path. Miracles do not always arrive loudly. Sometimes miracles look like surviving another day. Sometimes miracles look like finding strength after despair. Sometimes miracles look like peace returning slowly to your heart. Sometimes miracles look like finally believing you deserve love again. I am working in ways you cannot yet measure. One day, things will make more sense than they do right now. One day, you will look back and realize that I carried you through moments you thought would destroy you. One day, you will understand why certain chapters had to end. One day, you will see that even in your deepest pain, I was still building something meaningful within you. Until then, keep walking with me. Not perfectly, just honestly. I never asked you to become flawless before coming close to me. I simply ask you to keep your heart open. And when you fall, do not run away in shame. Run toward me. Grace was always meant for imperfect people. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to heal slowly. You are allowed to outgrow old versions of yourself. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to believe that better days still exist. Hope is not foolish. Hope is powerful. Every time you choose to keep going, despite disappointment, darkness loses a little more power over your life. I know there are dreams hidden deep inside you. Some you have shared with others, and some you barely admit even to yourself because you fear disappointment. But do not bury the gifts I placed within you. There is purpose in your life that extends beyond survival. You were created to love deeply, to encourage others, to create beauty, to bring light into dark places, to remind hurting people they are not alone. Your existence has meaning. Never believe the lie that this world would be better without you. Your presence matters more than you know. There are people whose lives will become brighter simply because you were kind to them. There are hearts you will help heal simply because you understand pain. There are moments ahead of you filled with laughter, peace, love, and joy that you cannot yet imagine from where you stand now. Do not quit before you reach them. Your story is not over, and no matter how broken life may feel at times, beauty can still rise again. I am the God of new beginnings. I can restore hope after despair. I can restore faith after disappointment. I can restore love after heartbreak. I can restore joy after grief. Nothing is impossible for me. So when fear whispers that things will never improve, answer it with trust. When shame whispers that you are unworthy, answer it with grace. When anxiety whispers that you are alone, answer it with truth. I am with you, always. Not only in churches, not only in perfect moments, not only when you feel spiritually strong. I am with you in the grocery store. I am with you during sleepless nights. I am with you during panic attacks. I am with you during heartbreak. I am with you during ordinary days that feel empty. There is nowhere you can go where my love cannot reach you. And my child, you do not need to fear the future so deeply. I know the path ahead may feel uncertain, but uncertainty to you is not uncertainty to me. I already see what is coming, and I promise you this, you will not face it alone. There are blessings ahead you have not yet imagined. There are prayers already moving toward answers. There are connections, breakthroughs, opportunities, and moments of healing approaching quietly even now. Keep believing. Not because life is always easy, but because I remain faithful even when life is difficult. Faith is not pretending pain does not exist. Faith is trusting that pain will not have the final word, and joy will return again. Maybe not all at once, maybe not tomorrow morning, but slowly, steadily, beautifully, joy will find you again. Laughter will return. Peace will return. Hope will return. You will smile genuinely again someday. The chapter you are in now is not your entire story. Please remember that. And when the world becomes loud and overwhelming, come back to this simple truth. You are loved more deeply than you can fully understand. Not because of what you achieve, not because of how strong you appear, not because of how perfect you become. You are loved simply because you are mine. Rest in that tonight. Let your soul unclench. You do not have to carry every burden by yourself anymore. Place your fears into my hands. Place your future into my hands. Place your wounded heart into my hands. I know how to care for fragile things, and I am still writing beautiful things into your life. So keep going, my child. The light has not left you. Hope has not abandoned you. Your purpose has not disappeared, and my love for you has never once faded. I am still beside you. I always will be.